Hi, welcome to the channel. We got a review today. Yesterday we did the M1949 sleeping bag. Today we're doing one. It's after the Vietnam War, but before the ones that's issued now. But it's very, very rare and it's very hard to find. This one is it's called Bag Sleeping Extreme Cold Weather Sleeping System. Now this thing came out, it's got the inner bag, and it's got a Gore-Tex bivy. But it's a little bit different from the military sleep system. Although it may look like it. It's got the woodland camo. You can see right here. This is a very rare sleeping bag. Very hard to find. The ones you find mostly is the military sleep system. Not this one. This is from a 1993 contract. This was used from 1993 till about, I want to say early 2000s when they came out with the military sleep system. But the NSN on this one, the national ID code, is DLA 100-93-D-4037. It's made by Isratex Incorporated, 100% nylon. And this is like my favorite bag ever. This is made for extreme cold weather. I'm talking like Antarctica weather. This is made for it. It's very warm. It's very... I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you get this bag and you're still cold, then something's wrong. Because this thing is very... It's like the best sleeping bag ever. I mean, I have two of these, which shows, you know, how much I love these things. But they're very expensive. I found one on some website. If you put in that NSN number, you should be able to bring up this website. I'm not going to give it any... I'm not going to name it by name because they're not paying us money. So, you know, if they run across this and they want to give us a few bucks or maybe give us some stuff to try out, would be more than welcome to share and tell you exactly where you can buy this from. But I would just tell you, it is selling for $300. Like, no joke, 300 bucks. And this sucker is very, very big. I mean, it's got snaps on it where you can stay warm. Yeah, where you can stay warm. It says US on it. It's put together awesomely. I mean, I love this thing. I leave the bivy on it. I mean, you don't have to, but it's, like I said, this is like my favorite ever sleeping bag. It's like a $300 sleeping bag. I'm sure they go for way more than that on eBay. It does come with a stuff pack. Let me see. Can you hand it to me? Sure. This is the original stuff bag. I mean, you could use an MSS stuff bag, but, you know, this is the original bag used. It's green. It's got like six of these things to pretty much use to cinch it up. But yeah, this is the bag. And let's see if it's got an NSN for the bag. I mean, it may not. We'll see. Bag stuff sleeping system. And it is okay, it's got the same DLA number. So this is the exact same bag that come with it. This is not made for the military sleep system. This is one all of its own. And, you know, I got my wife here with me, and she can tell you how it feels, how it looks from a woman point of view, I guess.
It feels waterproof, so if like you got a little bit of wetness on the ground from the morning, it does feel like it would be waterproof, and it is really warm. I've actually tried it out before.
Yeah, it's got Gore-Tex, so it is waterproof. It's water resistant. This bivy that's on top of it, that's snapped to it, it's Gore-Tex. So you could lay it out in the water, out in the snow, out on the ground, you know, without a... I would still advise a sleeping pad underneath it, but you don't really need one. I mean, in case you're really, really super concerned about losing conduction. But I mean, I've slept in this thing on the ground, stayed warm the whole freaking night, and it was in the fall, so I stayed warm. But this thing is created for, I think it's up to below 0, but I'm gonna double check that here for you. Let's see.
And the sleeping bag does seem like it would be easy to carry because of this green bag right here. And you can basically roll it up and put it in the bag, and you can carry it to your campsite, or if you just want to carry it to your backyard and have a backyard camping trip. But yeah, it does
Okay.
fit and compact.
Here is the, it does come with a hood and 2 socks, which is stuffed in the bottom of it, which I don't feel like getting them out, but I guess it was introduced in August 20th of 1989. It says the extreme cold weather sleep system is a limited production item from a 1993 contract with the United States Army. It's a 6-piece system consisting of a single mummy-style sleeping bag, bivy cover, drawstring hood, two booties, and a compression stuffed sack. The extreme cold weather sleeping bag is thick, lofty, and features a drawstring closure hood, insulated neck baffle, and full-length heavy-duty side zipper. It is OD green and stamped with the letters US in extreme cold weather. The sleeping bag was designed to have the same insulating properties as both the patrol sleeping bag and the intermediate cold weather sleeping bag combined from the modular sleep system, or the MSS, which I'll go into that with our next video, so stay tuned. The extreme cold weather sleeping system bag is rated between -10 and -30 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is by far one of the best sleeping bags ever. And why they switched from this to the MSS, I don't know. But I mean, I'm guessing it's because, like its name implies, it's modular. You can use it for summer, spring, winter, anything. But pretty much, you know, this is just a one-for-all sleeping bag. I mean, yeah, it's made for, you know, extreme cold. It says the Gore-Tex cover features a drawstring hood. It snaps to attach. Technical diagram, it shows weight, it's 10 to 11 pounds. So it is bulky, but it's worth it. I mean, it's worth carrying the extra 10, 11 pounds in your backpack, because this thing is super warm. Like I said, it's very rare. It's very hard to find. If you do find it, expect to pay at least $300 to $400 for this thing. Like, no joke. But I would say it's worth every penny. I mean, you can find newer military sleep systems for $100 and something for the whole thing. But yet these things are like $300. That's saying something. It's saying that these things are they're worth more, and they're better quality. So I definitely give this like a 10 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up, definitely. What would you say?
I'd say it'll be about a 7 just because it's really bulky. And it seems like too much for like the summertime.
Yeah, this would be overkill. Like, this is definitely something I would recommend using this in late fall and winter only. If you're going to use this for a sleeping bag, I would definitely say just buy this bag for if you plan on doing some up north, like northern Michigan or Antarctica, or if you're plan on going somewhere cold. Just buy this bag for, extreme cold weather use only. Because if you're going to use this in the summertime, you're going to be sweating. You're going to be sleeping on top of this thing. Springtime, the same. I would say late fall would be a perfect time to start using this. When it starts getting into, I would say, low 60s, upper 50s. Start using this. Anything above that, I might consider the military sleep system. But for midwinter, yeah, definitely go with this. I mean, you won't be sorry. I would definitely say this is a great choice for cold weather. So, that's about all I can think of for this one. What do you think?
I think that's about it. You covered every topic better
I mean,
than I would.
I'm 6'3" and I fit in this thing perfectly, and still have plenty of room to maneuver in it, to zip up in it, and I mean it's warm. It's really warm. I mean, if you was to put this thing on, you'd probably start sweating if you did it in your house because it's warm. It'll get you warm really quick. And that's about all I got to add to it. I mean, this bag is terrific.
Yeah, it's a nice bag.
Anything else to add?
Yeah. I'm about 5'6". This thing would swallow me whole.
Yeah, but at least you'd stay warm
Yeah.
in the freezing cold. But yeah, we'll show you how to stuff this thing back into a bag.
Okay.
Best idea is get as much of the poof out of it as you can.
Yeah, the air, because you don't want a lot of air or else it won't fit in the bag.
It'll fit, but it's difficult. Start with the foot. Just work it in there.
It's definitely a 2-team job to get this thing back in.
I mean, here's the US on it. You can see how new this thing is. I'll show it to you. I mean, there's the US on it. I mean, it looks like it's never been used hardly. So, this thing is an awesome sleeping bag.
Yeah, it'll
And
definitely keep you warm if you're ever cold.
yeah, I'd definitely buy this for wintertime use. I definitely wouldn't use this in the summertime or even springtime because you're going to be overkill.
We've actually tested this out whenever we was living in an apartment when we was sitting outside.
Yeah. This thing was overkill. I mean, it'll get warm fast. I mean, if you're freezing to death and you put this thing and you get in this thing, you're gonna love it. Like, you'll never want.
Yeah, it's compared to the Korean War sleeping bag, the one that we covered in the last video we did. And it's the same comparison. They both keep you really, really warm. And they're great for wintertime, definitely.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, getting this thing inside the bag is a chore.
Yeah. The only difference is this bag that we have in this video is Gore-Tex, but the other one, the Korean War sleeping bag, I wouldn't get it wet just because of the material and what's inside, like the feathers and stuff. I wouldn't get that bag wet, so definitely have something underneath if it's raining.
Yeah. I mean, for the Korean War bag, the M1949, yeah, I definitely have like I'd buy a bivvy to put over that.
Yeah. But I'd say they're about
but
the same.
Here it is, stuffed in the sack. Like I said, and you have to like literally sit on this thing when you try to, you know, cinch it down and get it all nice and compact.
And you could definitely hook it up to like a camping bag or something, or you can put it over your shoulder if you're gonna go camping. It's definitely like easy storage. Like you can even put it in your closet or your garage, an attic.
And the best thing I'll say for this bag is if you've got the Molly 2 rucksack, that would be perfect for this because you can cinch it down and you can put it, it'll fit inside of it, literally. But it'll fit inside of that bag. It'll fit in the CFP 90, which we'll be going over that also. We'll be going over all these different rucksacks from the Alice Pack to what they have now. And we're going to be going over it. We're going to be going over body armor. We're going to be going over web belts, sleeping bags. I mean, you name it. And we're going to give you honest reviews of equipment that you may rely on for staying warm, that you may rely on for something very important. Like if you're going camping in a place where it's very cold, you know, these reviews may in fact save your life. Because if you bring the wrong sleeping bag to the wrong part of the country, and you have no access to, like, let's say you walk in and you have no way of getting to any warmth, and you're going to be out there for a couple days, and you got no cell phone, no nothing. See, I got this cinched up pretty good. So it's pretty compact. It'll fit inside the CFP 90 in the bottom of it, or it'll fit in the Molly 2 rucksack. And if you're using an Alice Pack, I would get the sleep system carrier. There is such a thing as a sleep system carrier. And what you do is you just put that inside of it, and then you attach it to the bottom of the Alice Pack. And it's a sleep system carrier. It's exactly what it is. And you can attach it to it. So this sleeping bag and any military sleeping bag, you know, you can find a way to put it inside of any rucksack you get. But I definitely recommend, if you're a prepper or if you're a survivalist, I'd definitely say if you're going to be in a cold area, you definitely want to be bringing that with you. I mean, that's a good investment. I mean, forget the whole... I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a few other products, but forget the whole Eno and... what's the other ones? All those fancy camping stores. I mean, go with the military stuff. It's warm. It was made for the troops. This stuff was tested in places like Antarctica, northern Alaska. I mean, these places were, like, these things were tested in very, very, you know, harsh environments. So I definitely say, if you're planning on being in a cold area, try to get your hands on this. I mean, it's not a waste of money. Like I said, I own 2 of these suckers, and they are nice. So, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. And next video we're putting out is going to be the military sleep system. The one that came after this baby. And that one, we're actually going to go through each piece of it. We're going to be going through the patrol bag, the intermediate bag, the bivvy, the stuff sack, all the different stuff that comes with it. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button and hit the little bell so you can keep up to date on every video we put out.
And we'll also test all the sleeping bags all together. We're actually going to be getting cold weather here soon in Cincinnati, so we're going to film right outside our house, and we're going to test each and every one of the sleeping bags, and we will tell you which one is the best and which one's our least favorite. So if you'd like to see that, please comment yes or no, and that's about it.
And we're going to be getting some snow. See, we're up here in Ohio, so we're about to get some snow. We got some on the ground now, but we're supposed to be getting about 3 to 4 inches. So if you want to see us test these out in the snow, we'll do it. And we'll videotape it, and we will literally stay outside in these things for an hour. We won't have the whole video be an hour, but we'll cut it off here and there, and we'll give you live updates of how these things work out. And we'll have like each one, like we'll do an hour in the Korean War one, the M1949, an hour in this thing, an hour in the military sleep system, and an hour in like a civilian sleeping bag, just for a comparison video, so we can tell you which one is the warmest. And we'll do it around the time when it's below 0. So stay tuned, comment, and God bless you all, and God bless America.
Bye.
Bye.